Hey Aquarius, welcome to your September reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing if you enjoy this video. If this doesn't resonate with you, also check out your other placements, such as your moon, your rising, and so forth. I will be clarifying these cards. Um, I will be clarifying these cards and pulling two intuitive oracle cards at the end. The spirit give me guidance for Aquarius. Also, check out my shorts. I pull one card every day for each zodiac sign. Spirit, give me guidance for Aquarius. What is it that they need to know for their highest good, please? And thank you. So let's see what we have here for you, Aquarius, for the month of September. We have the Sun, love it. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups, King of Wands, Three of Wands, Strength card, and the Two of Pentacles for your overall energy. So I feel like you're needing to balance a lot for the month of September, Aquarius. But let's go ahead and get started with the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles nurturing qualities are being illuminated by the Sun. I do feel like there's a sense of the, amplifying the importance of self-care, mental health, and all of those things as well. Some of you could be stepping into the light, like being acknowledged into the spotlight, like being acknowledged and recognized in work, social media, or your community in some way, shape, or form. I am getting the sense of fulfillment and happiness, but some of you may need, I'm really getting for a lot of you, like some of you may need to find balance between career, family, and commitment and what you commit yourself to. Because, and I'm looking at all of this together, I feel like it's really a struggle for you to feel like you're in harmony with everything in your life at the moment. It's like I feel like only one thing in your life at a time can be good, and you feel like the other part of your life are straggling. So maybe you have a great relationship with somebody, but like maybe work is a hassle, or family commitments are a hassle. Whatever. I'm just giving examples, okay? But I feel like you're really trying to yearn for the full abundance, right? Having the sun, focusing on that Queen of Pentacles, it's like shining on that Queen of Pentacles. It's like finding that inner child within you of happiness and just feeling free. Okay. With the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles, I do feel like you're learning spiritual lessons through hardships, though. Okay. Like, I'm not going to lie. I do feel like there's things you're learning, and you need to know you're never alone in your struggles. Like, we all struggle, we all have our own struggles. But, I am getting for some of you, like, these struggles could have gone back to your childhood, and maybe your childhood wasn't something you want to remember. But again, when we speak of the inner child, it's like that carefree, feeling free kind of feeling that you're needing to release some things in a way to feel free again, to feel vibrant, right? To feel positive. And I really feel like that's been a struggle for you. And we speak about, the Six of Cups and the King of Wands. It's like there's something about finding balance again through reconnecting with your inner child here. Some of you need to acknowledge the things that you've gone through as a child and deal with those in order for you to build upon those lessons and understanding why you feel the way you feel, right? You can't continue to hold on to the things from childhood because, especially when there's resentment and there's pain and anguish, it's not going to get you anywhere. Okay. You're going to continue to go in circles, and it's always going to be an underlying issue in a relationship, whether it's with love, work, how you handle things, how you manage things in your daily life. So it's like step into that King of Wands energy, be that leader for yourself. Take control, take the lead in getting things taken care of, because you are important. Sometimes we get distracted by all the things we have going on in life, that we forget about ourselves and taking care of ourselves and nurturing ourselves. And from the very beginning, with the Sun of the Queen of Pentacles, and I said, the sun is shining on the Queen of Pentacles energy, which speaks of nurturing oneself. And I really feel like it's either now or never. I feel like some of you are going to start getting ill and having ailments as a result of holding on to this negative energy for so long. With the Three of Wands and the Strength card, when you look at the Three of Wands, it looks like he's looking at a desert. But when you look closer, you see there's ships. So you realize, oh, that's water. It's not, there's some type of illusion here that you need to face. And again, for some of you, this has gone as far back as childhood. And I'm not speaking negatively. We all have shit from our childhood we have to deal with. But I'm just saying that it's really going to take some inner strength, some resilience, and courage to face something and to start looking things in a different way. Not have this illusion based on something from your childhood. All right. And again, with the Two of Pentacles, it's like the back and forth. It's like the emotions of going, even though this is a pentacle, I'm getting that feeling of just the emotional, with these two cards here, the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, it's just been emotionally taxing, and it's taken its toll. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig into this more. Why is the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Yeah, I just feel like this has been it's got to come to light. It's got to come to the surface. It's got to be dealt with, is what I'm getting. Why is the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles here? You have the Hermit and you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of discontentment in your life. You need to take a step back, go into hermit mode, and do some introspection, and work some things out within yourself. Okay, that is a strong energy here. Like, and I'm getting like with the Four of Cups, there's this stagnant feeling. Okay, and I do feel like again with the Hermit, you need to go into that introspection and reflection in order to overcome those feelings of stagnation. Okay. um Maybe you need to withdraw yourself from some type of distractions, and focus on you. And I feel like that's what you've been doing, Aquarius. I feel like, you've been distracting yourself from having to deal with things. And look, we all do it. I'm not calling you out. I'm speaking what we do as humans, because it's like human nature, okay? I'm telling you this to help you, because I've been there and I've done the same thing, and it's hard. You sometimes it's like, you just want to feel normal, but know that, you know, sometimes we need to spend time with ourselves and focus on ourselves to bring the clarity and insight we need into whatever situation is going on within ourselves. It's like seeking the answers in the dark here. um, and I really feel like there's a deep dive that you need to do to find meaning and purpose for yourself. Because I do feel like it's hindering some type of growth and opportunities for you as a result. Okay. Some of you could just feel disinterested in life and doing anything at the moment. So again, I just feel like I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get the sense of the energy, because it's very overwhelming. And again, I know what that feels like, because I've been there. And it's like once you start uncovering things, it can be really ugly, but in the end, you're so much better when you get through it. Okay. It's like, because once you rid that energy, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities, You're releasing old stagnant energy to bring in new vibrant energy. And that's why the sun's there. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like it's just that feeling of, again, it's time to really nurture yourself here. All right, why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here in the Five of Pentacles? Why is the Hierophant here in the Five of Pentacles? You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Once you commit to something, and I feel like, again, once you commit to no longer feeling in this Five of Pentacles mode, things are going to start shifting for you. The Queen of Swords speaks of seeing things clearly, okay? In the typical, tarot card, her head is above the clouds. So it's like it speaks and is symbolic of seeing things clearly because things have been cloudy. And I feel like that's how your life has been. It's been cloudy, unclear, a lot going on, a lot of responsibilities, trying to balance all these plates without dropping them, without something being neglected. But at the end of the day, you're so consumed with everything else that you're neglecting yourself. Okay. And it's time to change that. It's time to commit to changing your beliefs here and taking care of you. There's a strong message here. And I do feel that, she also, let me go back to the Queen of Swords because I'm getting the energy like you have to be honest with yourself, okay, and mature in order to go through past difficulties here with whatever you've dealt with that you've kind of been pushing down. All right. It's time for you to gain your independence back. And I feel like some of you, it's time to gain your independence back financially. Some it's self-sufficiency and doing things and actually enjoying the fruits of your labor because I don't feel like you're fully enjoying your life at the moment. You may be in some aspects, but not all aspects. And life is meant to be enjoyed in all aspects. That's not to say life's supposed to be perfect all the time. It just means that there's a sense of, enjoying things and going through life, not feeling, taking more energy to push something down versus dealing with it. This is a strong message for somebody. All right. Why is the Six of Cups here and the King of Wands? And look, if it doesn't resonate, check out your other signs because I do feel like this is very specific. Why is the Six of Cups here and the King of Wands? You have the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. Once again, you have the Hierophant. I feel that I spoke earlier about beliefs, okay? And I feel like there is certainly a challenge to some belief you have, okay? Or some perception you have with something. And it's very conflicting for you. It's like maybe there's certain beliefs that you had as a child, but now as an adult, you're realizing it wasn't right. You're really challenging them. And there's a reason this is being brought to light. It's for you to deal with it and work through it. Okay? And not everything we learn as children is correct, right? Because as we become adults, we realize we discover ourselves and become our own people and then do our own research and gathering and understanding certain things. And I really feel like you need to, it's like if you say it, then you need to do it. Don't say something but not follow what you preach. Okay? Let's see why the Three of Wands and the Strength card is here. Why is the Three of Wands and the Strength card here? Three of Wands and the Strength card. We have the Page of Cups And the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you need to put the burdens down. You need to release what's, again, you need to have, there's some type of illusion going on here, okay, with something you're looking, how you're looking at something. And it's like it's going to take the inner strength, the courage, and the resilience to put an ending, like put the wands down. It's been too much of a burden. It's like taking that backpack and just unloading it. That's been weighing you down this entire time. Whatever this time is symbolic for you. It could be months, it could be weeks, it could be years. It's time to let go of this emotional baggage. That is what the Page of Cups is telling you. Let go of the emotional baggage and trust your intuition. Because I feel like you've gone against that for so long. And, we do that, right? We're human, we do that. Because I feel like you have been carrying significant burdens. I can't speak. I have retainers in, so it's like that. Significant burdens. It's like blocking you. It's blocking creativity. It's even blocking your intuition. Drop the load, tap into your intuition in order to discover your way forward. I like the fact that she's looking this way and she's moving forward. She's not looking back. She's moving forward here. And I feel like this has been very emotionally draining and overwhelming. And some of you are finding it hard to see a way forward, right? Like you feel like things have been lost. They're not. They're not lost. All right. The Page of Cups is bringing you hope and encouragement here, right? It also speaks of, creative sparks. So you can certainly regain whatever creative sparks or intuition that you have that you felt like you haven't been connected with. And you need to take a break, hermit, and feel these emotions and recognize it. Whatever the source is, deal with it. All right. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Aquarius? The Tower? Yep. And the Nine of Wands. It's time to no longer be the victim, but the victor. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card again. There's no doubt here that this is going to be something that's not easy. It's going to be difficult, but it's time to put the backpack down. So, your resilience is no doubt being tested, okay? But it's going to require careful forward movement on your part. Despite any challenges, any lingering effects, or past hurts or betrayals, you're going to have to navigate through, I feel like, like some juggling here, unstable juggling at that, of responsibilities. And I feel like, yes, it's going to make you feel on edge. It's going to make you defensive, especially when these things resurface for you. But it's like, it's time to deal with it now. And if you're not going to do it, the universe is going to come in and force you to deal with it. Okay? So let's pull some intuitive oracle cards here. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius, please? What do we have for Aquarius? Seeing beyond. Look beyond the obvious. Trust your intuition and reveal deeper insights. Sensory awareness. Heighten your sensory awareness. It supports your intuitive flow. I am going to pull one more for you, Aquarius. Trust your path. No matter the obstacles, follow your intuition. It will lead the way. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I'd love to hear how this resonated with you. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.